Hi, this is Mrs. Greenwood, and we're going to read our Reading Mastery lesson number 13. Follow along. Meter, yay, directions, Russia. Let's read column 3. Second, gentleman, tomorrow, money, scared, propped. Learning about time. Names that tell about time tell how long it takes for something to happen. A week tells about time. A week is 7 days long. So if something will happen a week from now, it will happen 7 days from now. Next page. An hour is another name that tells about time. If you spent an hour watching TV, you may be able to watch 2 shows. A second is the name that tells about time. When you count slowly, each number takes about 1 second. A minute is a name that tells about time. A minute is much smaller than an hour. Remember, the names that tell about time tell how long it takes for something to happen. Here are facts about flea circuses. When we left Aunt Fanny in the last story, the fleas were mad at her. Name 3 things they were mad about. They were mad about the food, the housing, the fame, the money. The fleas in the story talk, so we know they are make-believe fleas. But there are such things as flea circuses. And these flea circuses do have fleas that put on acts. Here are some facts about real flea circuses. Most fleas that are used in flea circuses come from Russia. Fleas have been taught to juggle things. Fleas have been taught to jump through hoops. Some fleas have been taught to pull things that weigh 100 times more than a flea. And the first trick a flea must be taught is to walk instead of hop. Fleas like to take a great hop to go from place to place, but they can walk. After they've been taught to walk, they can be taught to walk on a high wire or pull a cart. Let's read the story. The Fleas Surprise Aunt Fanny. The fleas in Aunt Fanny's flea circus were tired of the way Aunt Fanny was treating them. They made up their minds to do something about it. Carl spoke for all the fleas. He went to Aunt Fanny and tried to tell her that she would have to change her ways. But she wouldn't even listen to him. "Please, Carl," she said. "Can't you see I'm late for dinner? Now be a good little flea and go back to your nice little box." "Go to your dinner," he yelled as loud as he could. "Things will be different tomorrow." Aunt Fanny was in for a great big surprise the next day. The circus was packed with people. Aunt Fanny picked up her stick and people clapped. "Hooray! Ladies and gentlemen," she said, "you will see the greatest flea show in the world. The first act is the famous Martha Jump Jump skipping rope on the high wire." Aunt Fanny waved her stick and Martha went up to the high wire, but she didn't skip rope. She walked to the middle of the wire and fell off. "Boo!" the crowd yelled. The next act was Henry Ouch. He got in the cage with the 3 rats. But he didn't make the rats do tricks. He hopped around the cage while the rats went to sleep. "Boo!" the crowd yelled.